After 3 years of chaos because of the pandemic, I am now able to upload some more videos. In this short video, I mention some basic issues students might still have. I took the images in Gijón, Asturias, in the north of Spain, April this year. As a consequence of the pandemic, many people are now working from home, as you may do yourself or as you already know. Incidentally, we call working from home teleworking or remote working. No surprise, English classes, or at least many English classes, have moved online. Most of online classes have now become video conference type of classes, and some just became telephone classes in the old-fashioned way. Since we're now in this new era of working from home, from the learning perspective, online classes are useful for students, since most meetings are now held online, and therefore the practice has to be there. Whether you're taking classes online or in person, some basics about learning or classes for English are still the same. And the killer factor is, of course, you need to overcome just another hour on the computer if you're taking classes online. For example, you might need to take the initiative to go to class or to log on to your favorite video conference software. Just because we're on the computer every hour of the day, it doesn't mean that we lose our motivation. Motivation is still there. You still need to overcome real life. You might need to take the initiative to go to class or to log on to your favorite video conference software. So what can students do in the new normal? Here are some ideas. Why are you having English classes? And how does English help you with your work situation or in general? Also, discuss with your teacher what your objectives are. And be clear about what your objectives are. This is a good exercise, even if you really do not need English for work. Have a real-life interest or hobby. Don't forget, language functions in a context. And when you need to use a second language, you're going to use it in a real-life context. This will help you as a student engage with confidence what you know about. Reading books and watching films are not real-life interests. Writing books or a blog are a good example of real-life interests. This will help you as a student to engage in your classes with confidence, especially since you know a lot about your interests, probably more than everyone else around you. And confidence is a key characteristic you need to have as a language learner. When you are discussing with your teacher or the group your interest, your real-life interest, you engage in a conversation with more confidence, basically because you know more about the interest, and confidence is a key characteristic you need to have as a language learner. And finally, don't fall in what I call the pay grade trap. Some companies stipulate that their employers take English classes, or some other class for that matter. And many people see this as an imposition by the company, and they are not paid enough to make the sacrifice, especially if these classes are held during lunchtime. And the trap is, the pay grade trap, is that you forego the opportunity to learn a language or some other subject. Think you're not paid enough to make the sacrifice. Don't forget, language skills or other knowledge skills are things you can take with you to your new job, to a new opportunity, and in life in general. So, to conclude, Have a plan and share it with your teacher. Enjoy, and thank you very much, Lawrence.